All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I am super, super excited today. I got my man, Crypto Bren, in the house today. Welcome to the interview, buddy. I'm going to pick your brains all about crypto and all about this amazing new opportunity that you and I are taking full advantage of. But before we do that, where are you right now? What are you sitting in? Where is that?
Hey, what's up, Civi? How's it going, man? I appreciate you having me on for the call. I'm in North Carolina, bro, and I'm in my camper doing some renovations, and we're about finished up, so glad to be here, man.
That's cool, man. I love it. I love it. This is the power of the internet, man. This is the world we live in. I'm sitting here in the Philippines. It's morning. You're over there in the States. We're talking. We're working together. We're making it happen. This is the world we live in, people. And not only that, but we exchange money on our smartphones. No need for the banks. No need for any of that.
Yeah.
That's how we roll. We love cryptocurrency. Now, if you're new to the space of cryptocurrency, you may or may not have heard many good things, right? Or many bad things. Now, I can tell you up front right now, anybody who says something negative about cryptocurrency, it simply means one thing. They're not educated on the topic. Okay? They're not
Amen.
educated, right? They're not educated. So the thing is, cryptocurrency, right? It's a currency that you can exchange around the world. But the whole thing about this, paperless money and all of that whole shabazz that you hear, people need to understand the blockchain itself, what the blockchain is, right? Because the blockchain is this technology that all industries all around the world are now implementing, right? Insurance companies, banks, you name the industry, people are
Facebook.
Yeah. They're all moving their stuff onto blockchain, right, dude? And the reason they do that is because it's decentralized. Okay, so if you don't know what decentralized means, simply it means it's not connected to a center core, right? So picture this, say you're at the bank, say Wells Fargo or, Western Union or one of these banks. Actually, Western Union is not a bank, but one of these banks. They have central hubs, right? They have a home base where their main computers are, where the corporate offices are. That's where all their information and data is stored. Decentralized means it's spread all around the globe, connected to all these different little computers that are doing small tasks. And when all the computers come together and agree on something, right, they agree that the transaction is done, then the transaction is done. So people always say to me, like, Civi, I don't trust it. I can't hold it in my hand. And I always say, can you hold the money in your hand on your credit card? Like, do you hold that money? No, it's just a piece of plastic, right? People say, okay, yeah, but it's on a computer. I can get hacked. Someone's going to hack me and take my shit. They're not. They're not going to hack you and take your shit, okay? The only way that this can actually fail is if all the power in the world goes out at one time and all the computers lose connectivity, right? And if that happens, I got news for you. The last thing you're worried about is your money of any kind. You're worried about water, shelter, and finding a weapon, okay? If all the power goes out in the entire world. And that's the only way that blockchain can be stopped, is if the whole world goes dark, which will never happen, obviously. So when they're connecting money, which is cryptocurrency, onto this blockchain, it becomes very safe and stable, right? So now there's this thing called tokenization. So it's very possible that when you pay your phone bill, right, or your electricity bill, it's very possible that your company will start asking you to pay in their own currency. This is happening in the Philippines right now as we speak, actually, bro. Right now, on my phone, our telecommunications company is called Globe. Globe now has this feature in their system where you go in and you literally buy, what do they call it, Globe Cash or something. You pay for that, and then they use that, and that's what you have to buy your service with. That's tokenization. They're tokenizing their own brand, right? They're making you buy their coin. It's not a coin yet. It's called cash, but it's really like a coin.
Mhm.
And this is the way the future is going to be. All companies are going to start tokenizing themselves, right? They're creating their own ecosystem and they're getting away from cash. It's a fact. You can't deny it. So when I have a chance and an opportunity to earn cryptocurrency, to earn it both aggressively by selling products and services and getting paid in cryptocurrency, or by investing somewhere where I can get paid passively, hands-free, regardless of what I'm doing, traveling, working at my full-time job, you know, hanging out with my wife, going for motorbike rides, swimming. If I'm getting paid my crypto during that time, I'm a happy camper. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I love money coming into my wallet when I don't have to do anything for it. Okay. It's a great part of your portfolio that you should have. Everybody needs passive income. Now, we're going to get deeper into the crypto side and what Brennan and his guys are up to and why I'm so goddamn excited about it. But first, I'm actually just going to share my screen here. Let me just take you guys over here, and I'm just going to show you. This is called CoinMarketCap. So CoinMarketCap essentially is a website that lists all the different cryptocurrencies here, right? And you can go down and down and down forever. Now, Brennan and myself, we've been involved with cryptocurrency for quite a while, him longer than me. I've been involved about a year. I'll let him tell his story in a moment. But I went from complete newbie to losing a lot of money in bad investments that I had no idea what I was doing, to learning how to trade myself, learning how to invest in different coins based on what the coin does for the market, right? So as you can see, Bitcoin here, it's the grandfather of all coins. This is the original. This is the one, if you hear people talk about Satoshi Nakamoto, you hear people talk about the pizza, right? The first time Bitcoin was used was purchasing a pizza for like, what was it? Do you even know? Was it 10 Bitcoin or 100 Bitcoin or something?
Oh yeah.
Something
I think
crazy.
it was like, yeah, something like that. It was worth a lot. That's for
Yeah.
sure. I don't know
Like,
the exact numbers.
like a million,
Millions.
like millions of
Millions.
dollars. Yeah, millions of dollars.
Yeah, with an S. Yeah.
With an S, yeah. So somebody bought a pizza with Bitcoin back in the day, and they spent millions of dollars on it, but that was because it was so low and nobody knew really what it was then. But now all of these new projects have popped up. Like, for sure, if you guys are in this space, even for more than a second, you've heard of Ethereum, right? Ethereum is one of the coins, one of the blockchains actually, that other coins use to build their own platforms on, right? So you would consider Ethereum being a very strong project to invest in and to watch, because other coins, other companies, other people are using their technology to build their own, right? And it goes deep like that all the way down. And each of these coins have different uses, you know? Some are used for security, some are used for storing data, some are used for just straight cash, like, you know, money transaction. The list can go on and on. If you're interested in learning more about this, I suggest you go to coinmarketcap.com and just scroll through here. And if you click on them, you can go inside each coin and you can get a bit of a history on it. You can see the different exchanges. You can see its website, right? You can see a message board where people are talking about the coins. This is where I learned a lot of the information about the crypto space. I did self-learning here. I just went deep and learned a lot of stuff. And then in my journey, what I did was I realized that buying coins is great and holding on to them is amazing because they go up in value over time. So I started looking for different coins that, you know, had high market value in the sense where they actually did something of value, right? And I started grabbing these coins and I started making money. And then I thought, well, you can actually make more money if you trade these coins. So then I went into some trading exchanges. I like to use Bittrex or Poloniex, for example. And you can go in there and you can trade, right? So you start trading the coins just like you would in Forex or like you would in the stock market. And it's amazing, but again, you have a whole new skill set to learn, right? Now, quick side note, trading in cryptocurrency, you can learn very quickly because it moves so much that your positions execute fast versus, say, Forex, where you might have to wait a week, right? Crypto, that'll execute in an hour probably because it's just going like this. So you can learn very fast. I learned along the way. But one of the things that I was always looking for, and I'm always looking for, and you should be looking for too, and since you're here today watching this video, I think you probably are, is something that pays me passively, right? Something that I can just put away, let it sit there, let it grow. I don't have to think about it. And I have an option to compound it, right? I have an option to compound it. Now, I don't remember which philosopher said it. Maybe it was Einstein. Said compound interest is the strongest force known to man. Is that right, Brennan? Is that who said that?
Yeah. Albert Einstein, I believe, eighth wonder of the world. Those who understand it will earn it. Those who don't will, what's the last part? Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Will lose, right? Because you can look at compound interest. Will pay. Yeah. The ones who know it will earn it. The ones who don't will pay it. Good. Because the reality is this, guys. I mean, I don't know about you, but I have a credit card, right? I'm sure you probably do too. And if you don't pay your credit card on time, you have additional fees, right? So say you're $1,000 upside down in your credit card next month, it's going to be $1,000 and say $1,010, right? If you don't pay that, your next month interest is not 1,010 based on the 1,000. It's based on the 1,010 now, right? So it's going to be 1,022 or something. The compound goes against you. And that is where like 97% of people in the world are living in that space. The compound is actually working against their ability to create a fortune, right? So when you have
understand it,
the banks
understand why we're paying.
For sure. The banks understand it, and that's why we're paying. Exactly right. So the beautiful thing about the cryptocurrency space and companies like this one we're going to introduce in a moment is that this gives the power to the regular guy like you and I, right? Like Brendan and myself, like you watching this right now. We're just regular dudes, right? I'm a hotel consultant here in the Philippines. Like Brendan's just a regular dude hanging there in his camper with his wife, having a great time, right? But we've realized that we need to step into the role of someone who understands compound interest and using it to our advantage. Now, if you couple that with the power of cryptocurrency and the fact that the next, mass adoption is on its way, because it's already starting to get a lot of media attention again, right? The next run is coming. Samsung released their phone spec that's going to have a wallet inside. All these celebrities are talking about it again, right? I saw Tony Robbins talking about it the other day again. When that starts happening, the masses come in. And when the masses come in, that's when you have an opportunity to take full advantage as a regular person to start compounding your cryptocurrency, right? So actually, with that being said, let me just share my screen one more time. I'm just going to go to a compound calculator here. And I just want to show you the power of compounding. So this is just a rough estimate. Now, the interest that we're currently getting in this company is projected around what? What did you say?
So as of right now, the profits are aiming towards 20 to 25%.
20 to 20
per month.
Per month. Okay. So something to note that Brennan's going to talk about later, but any company that gives you a set return, like we guarantee you X return, you need to run. Okay. Because number one, that's illegal, completely illegal. And number two, anybody who can project a future clearly is telling you that they're doing something shady, right? This is based on actual results daily. That's why it fluctuates. That's why he said roughly 20 to 25 is this month's target. Okay, that's very important to understand. I hope you understand that. So very important. Very like the most important, right? So I put this into this calculator here. I put, okay, if I put in €1,000, right? This is based in euro. And say it's going to get 25% per month, which is the target, which is here, 300 per year. And let's say that I put that in there for 2 years. And each month, I don't touch it. I don't take it out, and I do not add anything. I don't touch it, nothing at all, zero. I just completely forget about it, basically, right? At the end of the first 12 months, your balance will be $14,551 from a $1,000 investment. Okay. First of all, that's amazing. I mean, that's like the salary of a waitress, like at Applebee's, right? And you're making that with a one-time investment of $1,000. If you leave it for 2 years, this is where it gets really crazy and interesting. Now, it's very difficult to do because as money grows, It's very difficult to let it sit there. But if you have the courage, right, and the strength to just let it ride, like I do, and Brendan does for sure, right, you can really grow very fast, because when it hits a certain momentum, it snowballs. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, right? It starts going, it's like you're pushing it, it's just barely moving, then it starts, it gets bigger, and all of a sudden it's an avalanche, and it just totally gets out of control. That out of control number is right there on the screen. After 2 years at roughly 25% per month, your $1,000 is over $200,000. $200,000. That is life-changing money. Okay?
Life-changing. Yep.
Life-changing. It's life-changing money. So that's the power of compound interest. That's what people need to really understand, wrap your mind around it. And the fact that we're doing it in the cryptocurrency space is even more exciting, right? Because this isn't getting run through a bank. You know, this isn't going somewhere where it doesn't need to go. This is just going directly to you, into your wallet. So that's the power of compounding. And I just wanted to show you that because it's amazing. I'm going to stop my share here. So Brendan, maybe you can come out and give us a little bit of background on the company, maybe share your screen, poke around a little bit, give us some details, my man.
Yes.
All right.
Sounds good. Thanks for that, Civi. A lot of people come into this space, like you said, are uneducated. And so that's what we're here to do, to educate you guys, to show you guys a little bit about what we do and how we do it, and taking advantage and leveraging professional traders that understand compounding interests. And so for all of you guys who do not know me, I'm Crypto Bren on YouTube. I love crypto, Bitcoin. I've been in the space for going on 3 years now, and it's completely changed my life. And I breathe it, live it, sleep it, dream it. So anything I could do to preach and to show people what I do and how I do it is what makes me feel good. So been doing Facebook marketing for a little bit, about 2 years, 2.5. And so this lady came up to me one day and was like, "Hey, Brennan, have you ever heard of Bitcoin?" And I'm like, "No, I haven't. What is that?" Then I saw some news about this big B in a coin, and I thought you can like hold it and stuff. I'm like, "Oh, that's cool. Sweet. How do I get one of these?" And so I thought I had to buy a whole 1 Bitcoin, and I didn't. It's actually a fraction. It's 8 decimal places. You can buy 0.001 Bitcoin, and at that dollar amount, I believe it was worth a couple $100 maybe. And so I was like, cool, I want to do this. How do I do it? And so she showed me how to set up my wallet, how to verify it, connect my debit card or my credit card or my bank, and to purchase some Bitcoin. And from there, I was officially, a week later after we talked, I was officially in the Bitcoin industry, and I was hooked. I told everybody about it. Everybody thought I was crazy. And when they start seeing that I'm making life-changing money and being able to move to the beach and, pay off some of my debt and all that, and it's, a very eye-opening experience. And so now they want to get involved, and now they want to learn. And so I can't talk to everybody. So this is why I make videos. And so I won't take too much about my background and stuff, but basically, long story short, got into a few companies, didn't know exactly what I was doing at the time. I figured out about hodling, holding coins, and for long term, which I have, and looking into other coins. But mainly I was like, how do I make a lot of money? How do I make this to like change my life so I can quit my 9-to-5 and live off of it? And so I did some more digging and searching, and I found some companies, and, as they say, too good to be true, it most likely is. And I got a hold of this one company. I don't want to say, but it ended up, like Civi said, it guaranteed a certain amount of percentage each day, 1.5% every day for 280 days. Your money's locked up and you won't see it. And I know people that put $100,000 into it, and it lost a lot of people money, and it was a total Ponzi scam. And I didn't know what I was doing. So I was hungry and I was furious, and I was looking into, okay, there's other ways. And so I came across Binance and Bittrex and trading exchanges that are in my 100% control. And so I figured that the only way for you to sincerely make and grow Bitcoin is in your own control and your own knowledge to trade. If you don't know how to trade or mine, then you have to find someone or a business that understands it and can trade it for you. And so this is where our company comes in. I work for a company called Arbistar 2.0. We're an arbitraging trading software development company. We make software and we distribute software to help people achieve their financial freedom. And so Arbistar, it really intrigued me at first, because first off, I didn't know the process of trading, this type of trading. And so I have multiple different exchanges. I have about 10 exchanges. Basically, when you have your own exchange, it's in your control. It's like having your own personal wallet like Coinbase or Uphold or Mycelium. And so one core thing everybody has to understand here is that you want to make sure that your funds are in your control growing, or you're having someone trade for you. So we offer, let me share my screen real quick, and I'll show you guys a little bit about Arbistar 2.0. And this is our website. You guys could go and check it out at arbistar.com here. And you can scroll through here and check out exactly what we do. But long story short, we're a software company. We make software. And I don't know if you guys have heard of Moon Shuttle at all, but that's one of our partners, the development team that helped us get this software off the ground. And that bot right there is called RBBot, by the way. He's the one that trades our Bitcoin. So yeah, go ahead and check out our website here, guys. Has a lot of information about here. You can contact us or social media. But initially, what we do, guys, is the arbitraging process. When it comes to trading, either you can buy Bitcoin at a low price on one exchange, let's say Binance. You guys are familiar with it. You guys probably understand it. But if you're not, it's basically just like your own wallet, like I said, and you can buy cryptocurrencies on those exchanges, and you can simply buy it at a low price when the market's low. And when the market goes back up, you can sell it and you can make profit. So it's a very simple process. You're here to make money. You're here to profit. So a lot of people don't know when to get in the market and when to get out of the market. And so now you have to learn how to trade. And if you don't know how to trade, then you're going to most likely risk losing a lot of money. And so now you have to find a company that'll teach you, or someone that can mentor you and do it right. So the process of what we do is through buying a cryptocurrency on one exchange on the supply of the demand. Let me just go to CoinMarketCap real quick to show you guys a little bit about what I'm talking about, to kind of put your head around it on what I'm talking about, different exchanges and different supply and demands on each exchange. So on each exchange, there's a different volume of people that are buying cryptocurrencies, buying Bitcoin, and so it'll fluctuate the price of that particular coin. Let's just say Bitcoin, you wanted to purchase it, and we could go to some different markets here. If you just go scroll down, go to markets, and you'll see the different exchanges that offer people to buy Bitcoin and to sell Bitcoin on that own exchange. And these are all the exchanges. Check them out. These are a lot of exchanges here in different coins and different pairs. So let's just say Binance. Let's go scroll down to Binance real quick. BTC at the price is at $39.12. And you see that the different prices here on this exchange, Liquid, BTC on that coin is at $38.50. And so now you can see that Bitcoin's on a different price on different exchanges. So what you can do is you can set up multiple different exchanges, and you can buy it low on Binance. Let's just say Bitcoin's at $3,900 on Binance, and on Bittrex it's at $4,000 per coin. There's a $100 profit margin to be made on that particular coin, and you can also do other coins and other pairs to profit as well. And the fluctuation of the market determines on how much price is in that process as well. So in simple terms, guys, you're buying Bitcoin on one exchange at a low price, and you're selling it on another exchange for a higher price. So it's very simple to understand. If you guys get that, you can open up your own exchanges. You can literally do this process yourself. You go on YouTube and the how to arbitrage tutorial, and it'll literally show you. There's a lot of people out there spreading value content for free on YouTube. So go ahead and check that out. So why is Arbistar such an amazing opportunity? First off, the type of trading we do is very profitable. Some people call it guaranteed profits. Some people call it safe trading, which you're not. If you were to buy a Bitcoin at $3,800 and all of a sudden you bought it and it went down to $3,700, you just lost $100. And so with arbitraging, you're simply buying it at the same price it is on Binance, and you're selling it at the same price it is. Even if it does fluctuate $5, $10, you're still going to profit. So just depending on the coin, of course. So Arbistar is very important on that type of trading. So once you guys understand that, you'll get that this is a very lucrative and very special company. So we're based out of France, and I'll tell you guys about the owners if you guys want to contact me another day. But I have a presentation video I could have Civi share with you that explains exactly who we are. I do a little 10-minute video. But we offer two services, guys. One is a product and one is a service. Okay. So the community bot and the personal bot. The community bot is an 100% passive income opportunity where you can simply send your funds to Arbistar. What they're going to do with your funds, they're going to send it to 13 different exchanges and they're going to trade for you. And I'm going to get into why they do that, into the personal bot, the reason why we do that. So there's no initial cost. It's 100% automatic. The profits are managed by Arbistar, so they pay you out a certain percentage. And if we log into my back office here in Arbistar, you guys will see exactly what our platform is and how it works. But with our weekly ROI, so far it's Wednesday. So from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, this is the profits. And so tomorrow, I'm going to wake up and it's going to show another daily ROI right here on my total investment. So if I invested 100 euros, you just do the math on weekly, how much you would make on $100. I would have made $2.82 right here weekly. I would have made $8.08 or 7 cents right here monthly. So it fluctuates every day. And so we're not done with the monthly ROI yet, but this kind of gives you an idea of the percentages that we offer here. And so
can I just jump in for a second, interrupt you?
Sure.
Man,
sure, bro.
One of the things that I love is when I get up in the morning and I grab my phone and I go to my dashboard in my phone, right? When I'm still in bed, still in bed, yes, sleeping. And I'm like,
I love it.
I'm like, oh yeah, 0.9%. So like, you can see it right there, right? 8%, it says 8% monthly. It's only the 14th of March, 2019 right now. And it's already showing 8% for this month. Now, you show me any investment that's actually legitimate out in the world that pays you 8% in the first 2 weeks of the month. It's not happening. Okay, it's not happening. These guys are pulling it off and they're doing it in a legitimate way. So I just want to say thanks to you and your team, man, because when I wake up and I look at that on my phone every day, I'm just like, this is amazing.
Yes.
There's nothing like passive income. There's nothing like it.
I love it. Yeah. I love it, dude. Yeah. Thanks for sharing, man. Yeah. I do the same thing every morning. I log into my back office. So we had an older platform at 1.0, which we offer just the software to be purchased. And this is what I was going to get into to show you guys why we have the community bot, is because a lot of people don't understand this software. They don't know how to set it up. They don't know how to make their own exchanges, because you got to understand, you got to create 13 different exchanges, sometimes 10, depending on where you live. Some exchanges aren't accepted in your country. So you have to find or get educated on how to set up the exchanges, how to get verified. You got to understand your API key and your wallets, how to get your wallets. And it's very confusing. And so we can teach you guys all this if you guys are interested. But we made it simpler for people to just invest in here contribute however much, depending on 100 euro minimum to 50,000 euros, like Civi here and myself, because it's easy. And I'm going to have the company professionals and the software work for me. And I could wake up every day and I could just check my account. Oh, wow, I made 0.8% today, or I made over 1% today. And as you can see, we're not a guaranteed company where we're a guaranteed company, but we don't guarantee our profits. So it is a risk. Yes, investing in cryptocurrency is risky, but we estimate profits every day for you because we're really doing trading. We're not a Ponzi scheme where we take people's funds and we distribute it and we say, hey, good job, we just made another 1% every day. And so it's unrealistic. So once you guys personally have the software, I have a personal bot, it's 5,000 euros. Once you purchase the software, it's yours and it'll trade for you on your own personal exchanges. Unbelievable how this thing works, because I was skeptical. I was very skeptical. I was like, I don't know if this is really real. Okay, let's get the software in the previous Arbistar 1.0, and I only spent 100,000 euros on that package. And so it'll trade for you, and you can see the profits come in, and you can track it on the blockchain. So if it buys a Bitcoin, you can literally, and it sent to Bittrex, you can pick the coin, go onto the blockchain, and track it. And yeah, that's my wallet. Wow, they're really doing arbitrage, and that's cool. That's transparency. And so everything you need, we have it. Transparency, the company, the owners are on Facebook. You contact us. And so the personal bot, it's a little bit more complicated. Like I was saying, you have to set up your exchanges. You have to get your API key, your wallets, and you have to have a virtual private server. But with Arbistar 2.0, it actually has the server for you. Integrated into the software. So it is a 24-month license. You have to open up 13 different exchanges. It can arbitrage crypto and BTC to US dollar. And the BTC to US dollar is a big market, by the way. And there's no limits on the trades. So meaning no limits on your trades, meaning you can have as much Bitcoin on your exchanges as possible, and it'll arbitrage that full amount. And you can have total control of your whole funds, and your estimated return is between 1 to 10% depending on the market conditions in one day. Wow. We've done alpha testing, Civi, not even kidding. Talked to Diego. I was like, hey man, what are the alpha results? Tell me now. He's like, well, we put 20,000 euros spread evenly between 13 different exchanges. The results that we got in one day was 2,000 euros in one day.
10%.
That's nuts. That's literally, you're thinking of getting your investment back in less than 30 days.
Yeah.
And so I'm not guaranteeing that. I'm just saying that's, wow, you do the math. You know what I mean?
That's powerful, man. That's powerful. Yeah. So just to be clear, there's two options inside Arbistar, right? So you have the personal bot, which he's referring to now, that you buy the software and then you're the one to run it essentially in your exchanges, right? You have to open your own exchanges and you run the bot, and that costs 5,000 euro, right? And the other option, the option that I'm personally in, I don't have a personal bot, right? I'm in the community bot because I don't want to have to think about it at all. Zero. All I want to do is invest my Bitcoin in and get my, roughly 0.5 to 1% per day consistently. That's what I want to do because I don't want to have to think about it. I don't want to have to set up all the technical stuff. But for more advanced people or more people that want to go that next level, the personal bot is where it's at. But for me, I'm going to focus on the community bot, at least to start, right? And I'm going to use the power of compound interest. I'm going to use the power of the community bot to build up my Bitcoin. And who knows, in the future, maybe I'll buy the personal bot and I'll expand greater, right?
Yes. So that's what we highly encourage people to do is like, hey, I don't have any money for my own bot. I'm like, hey, just start with the community bot, work your way up and compound it. Don't touch it for a good 5 months and see what happens. And you'll have enough for the personal bot. So yeah,
exactly. And that's exactly the plan that I'm on. And I'm in the community bot and I'm actually going to put more money in later today. And I'm going to make a tutorial video for that for my team so that they have a step-by-step, even though it's very easy. It's so easy. It's ridiculous. but I'm going to be doing that later today. Okay, well, that's cool, man. Thanks for going over that with us. The thing about this stuff is it's super interesting. It's super lucrative. But as I said at the beginning of this broadcast, the crypto space is very dangerous. Okay, it's very dangerous. There's a lot of sharks out there. And there's also just a lot of situations you can find yourself in where maybe you had the best intention, but maybe your lack of education, maybe your network is incorrect, the people you're surrounding yourself with. You can find yourself in a very dark place, very quickly in the crypto space. Brett and I, we've both been there, right?
Yes.
Both.
So why don't we tell them, hey, learn from our mistakes.
Yeah.
This is why we can give some value. But guys, listen, whatever you're doing in the Telegram world with the Telegram bots or whatever, the guaranteed results, you're playing with lava, not fire. You're playing with lava. Yeah. I know a lot of people that ruin their lives or savings because of it. And so it's very important. Yeah, you're right.
Totally, man. Right. As far as the Telegram bots go, I was probably in 50 of those things over time. And I didn't make any money at all. I just kept losing and losing and losing and losing because they're fake, guys. They're fake. If you're in those things and you don't understand what that is, those are 100% fake Ponzi schemes. They are just taking people's money and moving it around. It has nothing to do with trading, nothing to do with crypto world, nothing to do with the blockchain space. It's just people using crypto as the hook to get you suckered in, because as the masses come in, they hear the word Bitcoin and they jump on it thinking they're going to get rich. But these are just scams. That's why when you have a company like Arbitrar that's transparent, that actually is trading, and they're trading in such a safe way, right? He spoke about it. It's the safest way to trade. You're just buying and selling a coin from exchange to exchange. You're not even working on the graphs or anything, right? There's no technical analysis. You're literally just kind of exchanging money for money and taking a little profit. And we can benefit from that. They've built the program, right? They've built the bots. They're running successfully. A lot of people are making a lot of money already. Yeah.
Let me cut you off real quick. I'm going to explain this process a lot simpler to people that are in the Forex world. From exchanging currency, that's an arbitrage process. So you buy the euro and you trade it for the yen or the American dollar. That's the same process that we do in the crypto world. And so I know a lot of people in the Forex through another company that have that are all about, like, they knew because they're in Forex and they understand that process of trading currency for profit, because that's a multi-trillion-dollar market. It's the biggest market in the world is Forex. And so now crypto is going to get that publicity of the arbitrage process, and so they're on board right away. And so it's very important to understand that, so to get people's mind around it. But yeah, sorry to cut you off there.
No, that's an excellent point. Actually, you know what? I never thought of it like that before. Honestly, I didn't. That is exactly right. That's arbitraging. Yep. They're arbitraging.
That's arbitraging. Yeah.
So we're doing the same thing now with crypto. So, all right, there we go. Off to the races. Cool. Well, okay, guys. I hope you guys got some value from this today. I hope you understand a little bit more about Bitcoin, about blockchain. You understand what this company stands for, what they're doing to help people change their lives and make life-changing money. And, if you're in the crypto space for a while, like us, and you know what's going on, and you're aware of these scams that we're talking about, right? And you're looking for something that you can actually put your name behind, be confident putting your brand behind it, and know that you're going to get nice returns on your investment with the option to compound it, right? If that sounds like something that interests you just a little bit, you can reach out to Brennan or myself and get more information about it. Because since I've learned about this one, my mind has been blown, because I honestly didn't believe something like this was even around. I thought it was all Telegram bots and everything else, or I had to be the technical trader, right? They solved the problem for me because I don't want to do the trading myself. I don't want to go arbitraging everywhere. But this software does it for you on your behalf. And you have the ease of use that just makes it very simple, even if you're a newbie with no tech skills at all, right? If you can open a Bitcoin wallet, buy some Bitcoin and send it off to the company, you get paid every week, right? Like I say, I'm going to have tutorial videos on this shortly, so you can ask me for that too. You'll probably see it right after this video, actually, right? So Brennan, any final words for anybody out there who's looking to get into the crypto space, or they've been in it and they're looking for something legit, any final words for our wonderful viewers here today?
Yes. Well, first off, dude, thank you so much for having me. This was fun. Coming into the space, I highly suggest not just talking to one person, which a lot of people have, and they believe them on their word because they thought they were a good person. But where people go wrong is they try to just talk to one person. But I encourage everybody to get multiple people's advice and take everything with a grain of salt, even the bad. Anything bad you hear about it, take it with a grain of salt, but don't fully believe it. And so highly encourage you guys to look into it. Do your own due diligence, Google it, get on YouTube, check it out, and find things out for yourself. But I also encourage you to find a mentor, a leader figure like me and Civi that can literally teach you guys, mentor you, walk you through the steps, and be there and connect with us. But I really hope you guys got some value as well. I'm really excited that we did this, Civi. Other than that, thank you so much, and see you in the space, man.
Yeah, cool, man. I love it. All right. Well, that being said, guys, you know what I always say, right? I really, and this is honestly the truth, in the online space, it's been a real journey for me and everybody who does this. I've been doing it about a year now, and it was very rocky at the beginning. But now that I've surrounded myself with people in the crypto space like Brendan and others, and in the affiliate marketing space, I have mentors who guide me. Now I'm catching traction, and I'm actually becoming, the person that I know I can be in this space. And that's available to anybody out there who has a dream bigger than their excuse, right? So if your dream is bigger than your excuse, and there's more for you out there than you currently have, right? Or if you're sick and tired of being where you are, or if you just want to add some extra income to your wallet, every month, a few $1,000s, it's life-changing. A few extra $1,000 changes your life drastically. If that sounds like you, and I think it probably is since you're here watching this video today, I encourage you to step into your power, to take action, right? To take action. Go after your dream. Don't let anybody tell you you can't. People laugh at us when we talk about crypto. People laugh at us. Who's laughing now, right?
Who's laughing now?
Who's laughing now? So if this resonates with you guys out there watching today, I encourage you to take massive action, okay? Do your due diligence. Stand in your truth. Don't let anybody tell you different. And reach out to Brendan and myself about this opportunity. And other than that, we will see you in the crypto space. Brendan and I will see you in our private chat.
Yes.
And until next time, we'll see you on the next broadcast. Civi here in Boracay, Philippines, signing off. My man Brendan over there in the States. Have a good day, guys. See you later.
Awesome. Bye.
Bye.